How are you, grade 5? Welcome to the seventh lesson. In this lesson, my students, we're going to write sentences using time sequence words. First, my students, we need to know what are the time sequence words. Let us imagine the time sequence words as this ladder we have here. This is the first step. We write first. The second step, we have next, then, and finally. So we're going step by step. First, next, then, finally. Let us take some examples. Okay, my students? First, the first thing I do here, first, I wake up. Next, I take a shower. Then, I have breakfast. Finally, I go to work. So, can you see here, my students, the organization, the order from down to the top? First, next, then, finally. These are the time sequence words. Let us do this exercise, my students. Let us write sentences about the pictures we have. We will use the time sequence words we have here. When we write sentence, my students, don't forget the sentence structure. In our sentence, we must have subject, verb, object to have a correct sentence. So let's start the first sentence. First, this is the time sequence word. First. Then I need what, my students? Subject. Then I, here, I. What is the verb? What is the action here, my students? I clean. Very good. The action here, the verb is clean. I clean. The verb is clean. I clean what, my students? I clean the window. Very good. So here I have a correct sentence. First, I clean the window. Now let us look at the second picture we have here, my students. I have next, the verb hover, sofa. So we start with the time sequence word next. Now I need subject. What is the subject? I. What is the action? What is the verb, my students? Hover. I hover. I hover what, my students? The sofa. Very good. Now, my students, I want you to write these two sentences here as homework. I will be waiting for your answers.